It's an ace! Puchkov wins it! And the crowd are silenced. They wanted the local boy to double up here.
In the high-stakes world of poker, there's one golden rule. Never celebrate until the final card hits the table, but sometimes even the pros forget. We're diving into the moments when early confidence turned into catastrophe, as poker legends and rising stars alike let their emotions get the best of them, only to watch their hopes come crashing down. From premature fist pumps to full-blown victory dances, these moments of instant karma are unforgettable. Stick around because you won't believe how quickly fortunes can change in poker. Our first clip is an unforgettable hand. We're thrown right into an EPT event where big money and even bigger emotions are on the line. It's a classic cooler. Pocket aces versus pocket kings. A setup destined for fireworks. Rode finds himself in a dream scenario, holding the best hand pre-flop. But what follows serves as a brutal reminder of poker's unpredictability.
Aces for Kent Road!
Did he really just say bleep nice hand?
He did.
I think that might be a tell.
I'm all in.
No kidding.
Well, he is going to get absolutely no action, except for the hand he is absolutely getting action from.
The original razor folds. Gaelic is out.
If you have aces, good luck to you, I call.
And Sadu calls.
I have it.
Couldn't do anything about it.
Good luck, mate.
I think you got me covered, yeah?
By 14k.
There was a time when someone might have folded kings there, but it was so long ago I had to read about it in a book.
Good luck to you.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, but you never know. Poker.
Sadu needs a king, but there's an ace.
Flavor.
When the ace hits the flop, Rode can't contain his excitement. He leaps from his seat, fist pumping with the confidence of someone certain they've got the win locked up. But any experienced poker player knows the poker gods don't always take kindly to early celebrations.
He is set to be our 16th place finisher.
Ooh, always sweating.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Always sweating.
A spade on the turn gives Sadu a flush draw. And another spade on the river!
I've won, yeah?
Poor Kent Road.
Sorry, man.
I don't even think I can make a joke.
Sorry, man. Sorry, you had the best time.
Sadu doubles up. Kent Road left with 14.
An unbelievable turn and river combination flips the hand completely, leaving Rode stunned as the pot shipped to his opponent. It's a crushing blow. A fist pump disaster that perfectly encapsulates why poker is a game of patience, restraint, and sometimes humility. The lesson: never count your chips or wins before the last card hits the felt. Enjoying the video so far? To never miss an epic poker moment, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. In our next high-stakes hand, the players aren't the only ones feeling the pressure. Their supporters in the crowd are fully invested too. With Puchkov holding pocket aces and 3 players heading to the flop, the tension is through the roof. But as we all know, in poker, even the best hands can take a turn for the worse.
Clearly still thinking about that last hand. Puchkov is min raised. And Luis with Jack 8 is going to call on the button. Is he tilting here?
How much is the raise? And the call?
Just 50,000 more, he's going to come along.
3-way to the flop. Top pair for Rufus and a flush draw. Puchkov still leads with his aces.
I check.
The flop delivers a dream setup for Puchkov's opponent, who lands top pair and a flush draw. It's the perfect combination to play aggressively, and the atmosphere immediately shifts. This is a spot where bold moves are the norm, and Puchkov's aces suddenly face a real contender.
Here comes the continuation bet.
Favor versus aces with 2 cards to come.
So right to raise makes it 570,000.
How much is the first bet? 200? Raise 2?
Someone wasn't paying attention.
You have fall?
I have cards. I'm thinking.
All right, calm down. Not really much to think about. Gets rid of his pair of 4s.
Sure enough, Puchkov's opponent raises to 570,000. A hefty bet designed to scare off medium-strength hands, but Puchkov isn't holding anything middling. Pocket aces are still a powerhouse, even on a board as dangerous as this one. The hand escalates as both players refuse to back down and the pot swells.
All in. All in? Call.
All in and a call.
All in. All in.
Puchkov is going to be eager as a beaver to chop down the majority of Rufus' stack with these aces.
And he outs, and he's hit one of those outs on the turn.
There it is, a 2-pair for Rufus. Jacks and 8s.
When an 8 lands on the turn, the crowd erupts in premature celebration, thinking their player has the hand locked up. The excitement is deafening, but Puchkov's opponent knows better. He's clearly trying to quiet the cheers, aware the game isn't over yet.
I don't want you would see this. No,
We could be down to 9.
And now it's Puchkov on the ropes.
It's an ace! Puchkov wins it! And the crowd are silenced. They wanted the local boy to double.
The river delivers the unthinkable. The ace of spades, even the ace of clubs wouldn't have won the hand for Puchkov. The audience is stunned. The once ecstatic supporters now mirroring the disbelief etched on the players' faces. It's a classic poker moment that proves one thing. The poker gods are in full control, and we just have to enjoy the ride. In our next hand, the focus isn't on premature celebration, but on staying resilient when the cards don't seem to go your way. Deep in an EPT event, Martin finds himself all in with pocket 9s. What unfolds is a roller coaster of emotions, as one player seemingly loses hope too soon, only to be reminded that the game isn't over until the river cards hit.
With that, King 7, bear in mind at home if you're learning the game, we're at 4 players now. It's a big hand. Martin moves all in as he should do with pocket 9s four-handed. It's a monster. King 3 would probably have played at some stage, but Eric Lou, you'd imagine get rid of this?
300,000, 220.
Oh, yeah.
220,000 for Eric to call. He's going to pass.
Well, Michael Martin's gotten lucky once to run into that pair of 8s and triple up. Now he's run into a pair of 9s, and he's probably going to double up this hand.
2 black 9s.
Martin's opponent makes a call with a surprisingly weak hand, creating a lopsided pre-flop matchup. As the dealer prepares to reveal the community cards, the tension is thick. Despite having the lead, Martin looks anything but confident, already bracing himself for the worst.
Is that by a 1 in 4 chance of going down? He didn't want to see that 7. He didn't want to see the king.
And the kings were so dead.
Mike has flopped top and bottom pair.
Well, listen, Tereniak did the right thing, and there's 2 more cards to come.
It's the
7's full.
board.
Really doesn't change anything, though, because a 9 will still make a bigger full house for Michael Martin.
Tereniak has a full...
The flop comes down and Martin shakes his head, muttering, "Unbelievable." The turn doesn't help his case. It feels more like salt in the wound. Martin's visible frustration suggests that he is ready to throw in the towel.
And he can still get beaten by a 9.
Wow.
The river delivers the one card Martin needs to turn his pair of 9s into a full house. It's a miraculous save, flipping the script in dramatic fashion. This is the kind of moment that poker is all about. The highs, the lows, and the unbelievable comebacks that keep players and fans hooked. Never count yourself out, because in poker, the river has the final say. In our next clip, we witness one of the most over-the-top celebrations ever seen at the poker table. Confidence is one thing, but turning a poker game into a personal dance party, that's a whole new level of boldness. But as any seasoned player knows, poker has a knack for teaching humility in the most brutal ways. What starts as an outrageous victory dance quickly spirals into a sobering lesson. Never celebrate too early.
This tournament's over. It's either chop pot or the tournament's over. There's no way the chips aren't going in on a jack high flop.
I don't know, man. I don't know why you have to jinx us like this every time.
Yep, there they are. It's all in.
Oh, wow.
Felicio is at risk. He's the player behind with Jack 8.
Oh my gosh. I really like Felicio, but I need to see a winning bracelet.
Turning $500 into a shot at $1 million is no small feat, and we understand excitement. But Liu's antics go far beyond simple enthusiasm. His wild, celebratory dance borders on cringeworthy, and it's hard not to feel secondhand embarrassment as he laps up the moment.
Is he gonna take all his clothes off? Take it off! It's like the last scene of Slapshot.
No way.
King, Jack 10 still plays. 10 still plays, a 3 or a 7 chopping.
Liu's performance doesn't stop. It escalates. Dancing, laughing, and reveling in his supposed victory, he acts like the hand is already in the bag. The sheer confidence might be admirable if it weren't so premature. Poker, however, isn't impressed by theatrics. It only cares about what's on the board.
Look at him do it already, I'm tired.
Oh my god. No way. No way.
Now who is celebrating? Not Liu, that's for sure. His celebration screeds to a halt as the cards deliver a shocking reversal. The energy shifts dramatically and Liu is left to pick up the pieces of his premature jubilation. It's a sobering moment of humility and we can't help but laugh. In our next clip, the ever-animated Humberto Brenes brings his trademark energy and theatrics to the table, going head-to-head with legendary Scott Seaver. True to form, Humberto lights up the room with his over-the-top antics. But poker has a way of quieting even the liveliest personalities. What begins as a playful showdown quickly escalates into a memorable reminder that in poker, it's never over until it's over.
King 10 suited for him.
Scott Seaver with about 360,000 to start the hand.
Come on, Scott! You do it, all right!
Scott's gonna make that call.
So Scott does make the call with King 10 of hearts. He's got Humberto dominated here.
Lika Gerasimova with pocket fours lays it down out of the big blind.
That's actually really bad news there for Humberto, that 2 of the cards he needs are gone. There's only 1 4 left in the deck for Humberto to catch, so.
If this case 4 comes, this will be the worst needle ever to hear the pocket fours.
Oh, it's the 4! Oh, now we're gonna hear some celebration.
Lika would have flopped a set of 4s here.
She certainly made the...
Humberto wastes no time celebrating, throwing his hands in the air and reveling in what he assumes is a sure victory. His exuberance, however, crosses the line. After all, in poker, in order for you to win, someone else must lose. Seaver, ever the professional, stays calm and composed, showing the patience of a player who knows that the river card can rewrite any story.
Oh, it is a heart.
Here we go. Now Scott Seaver has some additional outs. Needs to catch a 10 or a heart.
Come on, let me do laps around this building. Heart.
Scott desperately looking for that
I
heart.
will run laps around the building.
Well, they're getting a little into it here.
Ready to do my laps. I'm gonna start running and do my victory laps.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Scott Seaver wins the pot.
He's doing his Humberto impersonation here. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, I guess. Good sports, both of them.
Enter Karma. The river flips the entire hand, leaving Humberto stunned and Seaver victorious. Not to be outdone, Seaver delivers an equally exaggerated celebration, this time in jest, turning this tense moment into one of lighthearted camaraderie. But instead of letting frustration take over, Humberto laughs off the dramatic turn of events, proving he can take it as well as he dishes it out. In this hilariously awkward clip, Pork learns the hard way that even the best of friends can sometimes make a tough moment worse. What starts as a supportive rail cheering him on quickly devolves into one of the most jaw-dropping celebrations in poker history. Short, sweet, and filled with secondhand embarrassment. This is a moment that has to be seen to be believed.
You ever seen the winner of the final table tip the commentators?
I wouldn't be surprised if he shoves on him here.
Yep, he does go on. Ace-9 though. Oh wow, there's the call.
Snap call with ace-9.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he shouldn't call with ace-9.
Think about it.
Yeah. I think a little bit of lack of focus, the fact that he called that quickly.
He's happy to just get in with any ace here. And
I don't think he's ever ahead, and I think sometimes he's crushed with ace-9. I don't know. I'm not a heads-up kind of shove wizard. I don't really know, but
the stakes couldn't be any higher. It's the World Series of Poker Colossus, where the modest $565 buy-in could lead to a life-changing payout worth millions. Horik's friends are on the edge of their seats, ready to erupt with excitement. But poker has a way of flipping the script when you least expect it.
Hands, yeah.
There's a 9,
All right.
9-7-3.
Gives him a little
Or he can
hope.
catch an ace or a 9. Oh, that is a terrible turn card, as Horik is now down to either the ace of hearts, ace of clubs, or a red 9.
He's got 4 outs.
It's over. It's the ace of spades, and it's over. Look at that. What a tease. You see the ace and you get
What
excited
a way
for a
to
second.
go on a flush. Wow. Well, you know what? This was quite a final table. These guys played their hearts out, and does Horik know he lost?
Wow.
Does he even know that he lost?
His friends all thought he won. His friends all thought he won.
In a brutal twist, Horik's friends leap into a full-blown celebration, completely misreading the situation. Meanwhile, his opponent is also celebrating his legitimate win. Sometimes having an enthusiastic rail can be a blessing, but in this case, it's a curse. If nothing else, Horik now knows the value of a little restraint when it comes to celebrations. In this unforgettable clip, Mikkel finds himself at the center of a poker hand that serves as a masterclass in overconfidence. Facing off against Abernathy, he turns what should have been a straightforward situation into a dramatic spectacle, setting the stage for an epic dose of poker karma.
So Dylan raised to 50,000, and Mikkel was, I guess, trying to call. Oh man, that's kind of a little dirty angle there, I think. Oh no, Sam Abernathy, no! She's moved all in with 6s. Oh my god, is he gonna really? Oh lord. Oh no, fail fish. Oh my lord. Oh no, not like this. Oh my lord. What in the world is going on? Oh my god, this, please, a 6. Oh, I mean, I don't usually root for players, but I mean, maybe he's truly thinking about this.
Holding pocket kings, Mikkel stalls unnecessarily, dragging out a call that even amateurs would make in seconds. The commentators couldn't help but point out the absurdity, joking about his theatrics seem more like a performance than a poker decision. Little does he know, the poker gods are watching, and they don't take kindly to such delays.
Oh my god. We're gonna need a 6 here. Sam needs a 6 and only a 6, or she's gonna lose a huge percentage of her stack. 10. Sam needs to find a 6 and a 6 only here.
What comes next is a moment of pure hubris. Before the river is even dealt, Mikkel raises his hand in triumph, celebrating as if the chips are already his. The display is bold, confident, and entirely premature. It's the kind of moment that makes you wince even before the cards hit the table.
Oh my god. Oh, 6 on the river. Ship it to mama. Oh my lord. Oh, 6 on the river. Oh my god. Ship it to mama. Oh, wow.
The river brings a 6, crushing Mikkel's overconfident celebration. The room erupts as Abernathy scoops the pot, leaving Mikkel stunned and sent packing. Mikkel's premature celebration turns into an unforgettable cautionary tale. Poker isn't about calling your shot like Babe Ruth. It's about patience, humility, and knowing that anything can happen. Make sure to like and subscribe for more unforgettable poker moments. Thanks for watching.